Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? How's it going? Good morning, Coper. Good morning, Donovan. Let me. All right. We are currently in this long setup. I did take this on every account. I've already taken it off for $200 on my fundeds. Unfortunately, I wasn't live for that, but took it off this 30-second re-entry here that looked pretty good. So I'm still in it on the eval. This is a one setup for life setup here. So I'll have confidence in this pushing of this getting back up to 735s if we get above the 708s here. Let's see. Good morning, Lassie. Yes, I'm in the play. What up, Francis? Kishig, Donovan, Coveper, Tech T. Yeah, this is a pretty obvious play, right? Pretty obvious play. I took it off the 30-second chart. I didn't take the first inverse. I waited for the pullback, and I entered over here off the 30-second entry. So we'll see what happens here. This is an eval, so I mean, I've got my stop down here below this swing, risking about a little over 20 points. And we'll see if this thing wants to go. Technically speaking, I could be break even right now, but we'll wait and see what happens. We'll wait and see what happens here. But eval only. You know, again, I already took a $200 play on my funded, so it is what it is. I could take this off here for a $200 winner on the eval as well. Would like to see us get above this whole number here. Kind of getting a little 90 drama here, mid 90s. If we get above the whole number, I want to see a little bit of a bigger candle up here. Let's just kind of see. ES kind of at the VWAP and a pivot point right there as well. It's going to need to pop it. So, yeah, VWAP's up there 720. Based on Mancini's levels, we're kind of middle of the range here. This could go. It could turn back down. We don't really know. We do not really know. So, previous all-time high up there at 706.75, I think. Earlier, we kind of pushed through that. Good morning, Predator. So ES kind of rejecting the VWAP there on this push up. Going to need to get through there in order for this play to work. And again, if we get stopped out here, we'll be down a couple $100 on this eval. Not that big a deal. I've already taken my profit on my fundeds. So fundeds are out. They're done. So we'll see kind of what happens. If it fails, it fails. It is what it is. Just on eval only here, so. Yeah, I would have liked. I marked out. I was hoping on this pullback that we would hit the equilibrium and OTE of the yesterday's range. We still did not hit that. So I mean, there is a possibility that this just pulls back into these areas before we actually go. So we'll see what happens. What up, Robert? Good morning. Got my hard stop in here, so we'll see what happens. It's not. This is not the reaction you want to see there. Not the reaction we want to see. All right, let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. There's no real news. We do have a 1 o'clock bond auction, 30-year bond auction at 1 o'clock Eastern. That will be a market mover, so be aware of that. Mancini's levels, basically, plan today 75, 55 to 60 must hold zone. So 55 to 60 is the must hold zone. And 84 must reclaim to pop back to 93, 6102. So 84 must reclaim to squeeze, and then 75 immediate support, and then 55 to 60 is going to be your must hold zone for the bulls there. So 550 to 420 today. I mean, that could be, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Should I take this off? I don't know. I'm trying to make a decision here. It's just an eval, so I think I'll leave it. Let me just leave it there. Good morning, John. You want to see this break now. At the trend line, yeah, we are. 1 minute trend line there. Yeah, it's looking weak here. It's really selling down off the VWAP. I don't love the look of that, but Nasdaq appears to be holding up a little stronger. Good morning from Cabo. Let's go, Andy. Oh, let's go. 5.5 hours and approved, Lassie. Let's go. Cabo's probably nice. How's the weather over there, Andy? In Cabo. Cabo. Yeah, Lassie. 1 account left for this year. Let's go. You said you're not trading after tomorrow, right? Or I think you said after tomorrow. Yes, pulled back into the 76 there, trying to bounce. Great weather using your stop profits for my vacation. Yeah, nice. Traded the news and worked perfectly for me. 800 in the pocket. Nice. Let's go. Great job. I mean, this was an okay setup here. It's just, I mean, it was break even, right? It did hit the internal at 11 points. And it came back with a stopped you break even. And then I took the 30-second here. I probably could have taken profits right there. I mean, that was 12 points. But I'm only in my eval. So I think that it's reasonable to just hold it and see if the data high can hit. So risk 20 points on an eval. Which, by the way, I did take this setup on the eval. So I'm already up 200 on the eval as well. So even if this loses, we're only going to be down like 240. So made 10K last month. Man, that's a great month. Good job, Andy. You really like trading. That's why I'm scalping for me. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Lassie. You're loan from 667. I like it. I like it. And see, this is what you want to see. You want to see this close above here. You want to see these inverses to continue to work. You want to see these bearish FEGs to continue to get wrecked if they can. And I might consider going break even at 699. I think we hit 708 pretty quickly there if we can get above 609 again, 699. So in terms of what I'm thinking out loud, in terms of like what I think might happen, but the open could wreck all that. Certainly could wreck all that. Yeah, Bassett, I mean, it could very well, like, turn back down. Very well could. I mean, I don't know. So, yeah, Lassie, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It just, it's one of those things. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. What I might do is I might kill it if we break this LR here, because if we break this, we're probably going to hit my stop. Yeah, Lassie. Appreciate you there, Lassie. Guys, Apex 80% off is back. 80% 1 day pass. Let me update that. 80% off and 1 day pass using the best coupon code, MYTH. The best coupon code, MYTH. I would expect a better sell today with Bulenox, but we'll see. What up, AS? Back to the trend line once again. I mean, ideally we hold this, and then before open we get above here. That would be nice. Trader Monk in the house. Good morning. You bought some Apex evals with the code. Let's go. You the man, Andy. Appreciate you. All right, let's see what happens. Lassie posting. Yeah, kind of makes sense there. I want to see us close above this 1 minute. Yeah, Bassett, that's what I'm thinking. I want to see it close above this 1 minute before we open, before we get to open. I want to hold this trend line and close above this 1 minute. That'll give me more confidence. And I mean, it's not looking too strong right now, to be honest. It is holding the 1 minute trend line, though. 920 here. We normally get a little algorithm candle at around 925, I think. So maybe it takes us to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. I would like this 1 minute to break. That would be nice. We got 9 minutes until open here, so always scary to be in a trade before open and not be at break even at open. That'd be a little scary. Long's last defense is 500. I think we'll have a 625 test and some kind of a bounce. Yeah. I mean, I tend to agree with you. I actually have those levels marked out down there. 590 marked out. 635 marked out, but we'll see. It's 32 degrees outside in Texas. What the hell? Yeah, Trading for Science is 31 degrees here in Georgia. Georgia. Yeah, Trump's ringing the bell today. He is, Trader Monk. Yeah, Tech. I mean, we could easily reach down below. We'll see. If this 1 minute closes above, I do think it's a pretty solid play. You got a defined break-even spot, 7 points up. I think I will probably go to break even here as well. That will be, yeah, basically 17 points above my entry. So if we can get a close above here and get through the 699s, I will probably take my stop to break even as well. We're up today $200 or so on the fundeds. So we're about $800 in profit on this one. And the other ones are a little less than that. 550-ish. They're around 550. And this account, we're already at payout level on this account. I'm just grinding it higher. So you can see we're at 1385. I think I've got like 9 or 10 $100 days. I could take a payout on this one already. I'm trying to make it up to like 17 or 1800 before I take out like a $900 payout, leave myself a little chance instead of like killing the account by taking a payout. So all right, we've got about a minute and a half here before that 925 algo candle. We'll see what happens at the algo candle. It could just rip us lower and take our stop out. Ideally, we'd like it to put us back in that 700 range so we can go break even. I said, I'm going to go break even here because here I expect some expansion. And if we don't get it, then I don't really want to be holding it into open. So under 600, 500 tests is likely. No hurry to short. Yeah, I'm not thinking shorts today, Lassie. I'm still thinking bounce longs until they no longer work. So just got a profit trade email about them not paying. What does it say, Andy? If you don't mind sharing. Are they not paying, or are they saying they're delayed? I no longer have profit trade accounts, so I'm not, but I know there are some people who do. Push over VWAP likely. Yeah, we got the data high, not too far above the VWAP, about 17 points, 16 points above there. So again, we're in this long off the data, a data high play here, and we're looking to go break even at 699 above there. I want to see a push into the 710s. I could hold it for the data high. I don't know that I will. We'll see. We'll see what happens. They're being hit by scammers. Come on. What up, Baz? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning, Clarity. I hate it when they say stuff. All right, so here's the algo candle. Holding up here, 680s. The 90s just holding us down here. Looks like we will be holding this into open. Over 710 you really like? Yeah. What up, Pine Tree in the house? I want to see a close above here. Yeah, that does sound that way, Ubin, right? I didn't even read the email, but that sounds very, very familiar. Hopefully it's not the case, but that definitely sounds familiar. If we can get above these highs, we probably see a decent sized candle. But let's see. So far not doing it. We got 3 minutes till open, so. Not yet, Bassett. Still 75%. I would expect something extra today since Apex went back to 80%. Typically when they change their sell, Bulenox kind of follows. So. Oh, you only have 2 accounts, Andy? I hope you get paid, man. I hope everybody gets paid. I just don't know. It's going to be crazy if that happens again. You would think that wouldn't happen at all, and then it happened once. Man, if that happens again, it's going to be insane. Gonna be insane there. You the man, Andy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think Bulenox may launch another 85 or 90% sell today. We'll see. I have no information, no insider information there about that, but that's just, I feel like that might happen. Kind of another dirty candle there. I don't love holding this in the open, not being at break even, but that's what we're going to do. If it doesn't get to 699 before open, I'm going to leave my stop right where it is, and we'll see what happens. Ideally, we hit 699 before open. I can go to break even. Dun, 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 dun. A lot of 5-minute selling wicks. Oh, there we go. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. I'm not quite sure. Not above the whole number yet. I'm going to go break even above the whole number. What up, Yoma? Pump it, says Maddie. What up, Mark? I want to get above the whole number before open. 1 minute and a half before Trump hits the ding ding. Trump hits the ding ding ding. All right, I got my stop holding it right here. I want it to go before open. Come on, give me a push through the whole number before open. I'm trying to follow my rules. The rules that I'm setting forth. Not that it's a hard rule. I'm going to put the stop there. I don't want to lose too much here on this if we go into open. We're 39 seconds from open, so what up on hell? Again, I want to put my stop to dead break even above 700. Above 700, I think we run, but I'm going to see if we get a nice pump right through 700s or not. 10 seconds. Getting that 90 drama there. That 90 drama. Here's open. There it is. Not the reaction we wanted. And ooh. All right, got us. Dirtiness. We tried. I mean, look how close that came to that being able to go to break even. Oh, they just dropped a new discount Rainier, did they? Let's check it. I knew they would today, but let's check it. 83%. Let's go. $83% Bulenox. All right, we're going lower here, guys. Well, that sucks. We tried to get a little play there going, but I mean, that's okay. It's going to happen sometimes, right? It's just going to do opposite of what you want it to do. If we get another 30-second opportunity here, I might take it. So Max is barking. You know, we got all the things. Again, ideally, we run this LRLR here. I want to see us maybe trade back into 35, 635. Good morning, Trading Journey. I want to see if we retest the new week opening gap. Ubin, where's it at? I didn't even mark it out this week. So 83% off Bulenox. Pretty good. Not bad. $83 off Buley there. You're short. Yeah, I think this goes down. I mean, like I said, the better setup is to sweep into these zones. But, you know, I think it makes sense. I just tried to go for it. I mean, we lost, what, 3-4 points on that play? We're still up 186. No, wait, I'm sorry, that's wrong. We're up 145. So ran most of that LRLR there. Like, that's where my hard stop was originally at. But I know that if this goes down, if it starts running this LRLR, I know it's at least going to here. And that's why I had my stop there. Now, let's see if we put in a higher low here, get some sort of SMT with the ES. Let's kind of see what happens here. ES pulling back into that 75 area. I'm glad I moved my stop up, though. reduce risk there, even though it's not that big a deal, even if we had taken the full loss. I just kind of figured that if it pushed below where I had my stop at here, that it was probably going to go lower. Where is, okay. All right, let's see what happens here. One minute here, that's not very big. The 30-second setup is a little more obvious here. Yes, is at the 75. I do like that. Shoot over to the 30 seconds to show you guys what I'm seeing there. This is more obvious than the 1 minute. 1 minute's only like a 5-point gap. The 30 seconds like 12 points. So, and relative equal highs up there at 699 as well. May have to jump in on momentum here on this play though. So we'll see. Make sure I got the copier off. Indeed, I do. It's good. .30 getting rejected. I'm going to leave that up there so that we see it. Actually, is that equal highs? It's equal highs on the 30-second. Could be a lower 30-second gap here, but it's on the inside of the leg. ES did just test the 75 directly there. I'll wait for this one to break, probably. I mean, this smaller 30-second near the low is, I don't know, it's not bad. It is on the internal of the leg, though. You don't know if it's going to break. I'm going to have to get in probably on momentum. Savaga, good morning. Really kind of congested today, guys. Not feeling that great. Throat's hurting, scratchy. Yeah. Should go to 21,591. I mean, it could. I've got 591 marked out. That's OTE of yesterday's overall range, of the entire range. So, yeah, like, is that the safer long? Like, is this the safer long? Yeah. Is this even safer? Yeah, of course. You know, I just don't know if we get it. I mean, it's very, very reasonable to think that could happen. So, what up, Rob? Nice try, wise guy. But yeah, you would think it very well could push down here. Kind of chopping around here, barcoding. I mean, look at the 1 minute chart there. No news really today. You know, this not looking that tradable, to be honest. We'll have to jump in on momentum here if we get this break up. This upside break here. We'll probably have to jump in on momentum. 30-second close. I'm watching the 30-second chart, guys. This is what this gap is on. Does not look like we're going to get the close. It probably would be invalid unless you take it on momentum. Just my lean that it will be invalid. $15 seconds left on this 30-second candle. I'm watching it over here on the 30-second chart. Losing the steam there. Losing steam. Yeah, Ubin, you could beep. $9.99. Scan it. Scan that thing. Funded long right here. Yeah, Yoma, I wouldn't. I'm already done with my fundeds. If you're waiting for a funded long, I would wait for this. Even if we go up and we hit the data high first, you know, I would funded long. I want to at least see this equilibrium hit. So I think this 30-second over here was your funded long play right here. That was the best play pre-market. As we swept liquidity, we delivered from a fair value gap. Yes, we're not in OT, we're not in discount, but to me that was the best play, the highest probability play. That's why I took it. So, but yeah, this is a good eval play. We do have equal highs above at 6.99, so I think it's okay. Or I don't think they're equal on the 1 minute, but I do think they're equal on 30-second. Let me make sure. Let me make sure on the 30-second they're actually equal. 6.99. Oh, maybe they're not. Yeah, they're actually not. They're relative equal highs there. So, be on that 30-second correct. It wicked back to the entry and then ran. No, I don't think I got break even on that. Let me look. This one here. I did not go break even. So on this wick down, are you talking about here? No, I'd already scaled as soon as we hit this here. So I got in a little bit early. I got 10 points. So I got in a little bit before I was supposed to, just based on momentum. So I got my 10 points already out of that before it wicked back down. I just liked the way it looked. I thought it was pretty, you know, bullish looking. But yeah, your break even would have been right there. So even if you entered here, you still would have got 9 or 10 points. 8 points before you got stopped out. Not horrible. Yeah. 8 points if you took the actual close, but I would have scaled there anyway, for sure. You know me. Good morning, Trading Mints. If we get good momentum here, I will take this. This is interesting. What time is it? 42 after. ES is pushing above the VWAP here. If the ES can pop that pivot in the VWAP, I really think we get a decent move here, but it's just kind of holding up for now. Just kind of holding up. I mean, obviously the market knows this gap is here. It's tested it. How many? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it just keeps testing it. So if we do break it, when we break it, there's probably going to be a decent size candle. We'll see though. ES rejecting the VWAP once again. Man, since open, this has just been chop. Chop, chop, chop. I'm curious though. Okay, so Nutty did take his 3-minute trade. He did not get the W today on that. Tough. Let's pull up Yomi. What up, Yoma? What do you got? Some product in your hair today, Yoma? Yomi. We had to check on Yomi. You got some product in your hair over there, bud? Rain. Gotcha. It's like 40. Seek and destroy. Yeah, for sure, Bassett. Uh, took the trade from 671, targeting 591. You're shorting? Good luck, sir. All right, ES is fighting above the VWAP here. I do like that. This is a really good bullish candle. We did just close at 9. That is 945 right there, though. And then the ES just said, womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp, womp. No go. .3 minute lag in combo. Oh, dang. Oh. Hit the live button. I got some cough drops over here somewhere. Where are they at? I need them. Are they in my drawer? I don't know where the cough drops are. The books looks ugly thin. That's weird. Oh, there they are. There they are. I knew they were back there somewhere. Hiding in the dark. Let's get us a cough drop going. This is very tough to trade. Yeah, Bassett, this is a tough. Like, if you're already green for today, I think I'd probably walk away. And if you haven't taken a funded trade, I think this is your sign to not do anything. The 30-second Yoma, that was the one I took. The 30-second that I showed you. Protected high. Yep. It was a protected high. Correct. But I thought we'd break it. So there you go. Yeah, clarity. Yeah, I tend to agree there, Yoma. Yoma saying that this was a protected high once we swept this wick. He's right. I knew that. But that's also why we struggled to get back through that high. I did think once we got through this high and through this 1 minute that we'd push through the whole number. And we just didn't quite get there. Like I said, Yoma, I prefer, like, if I was looking for a funded trade now, then I need it to come down like this or even lower. So this is 50. This is equilibrium of yesterday's range. So this is equilibrium, and then this is OTE of the previous day range. Killing both sides. Yeah. Maybe short too. I'm never shorting with data highs above. Never shorting with data highs above. That's my rule. But I don't think it's anything if you want to. Yeah, tick T, exactly. Tomorrow's rollover too, right? They are Coper. So so I would just rather wait. I mean, like, this is an okay eval play because we have relative equal highs above and the data high. But in a perfect world, you'd like this to sweep 591 in a perfect world. And maybe that puts the ES down in Mancini's buy zone, which is 655 to 660. So potentially. But you also have a data high from early in the morning. You have London high still sitting up there. I think this was some sort of news candle here at 3:30 a.m. Eastern with a small wick up there at 771. But I don't know for sure. Yeah. So, yes, I just. So your unrealized drawdown can't go more than like 750 for a 50K. Yeah, just above. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I would rather, this is what we'd rather have happen. We'd rather this at least sweep 634, but 591 would be the ideal sweep, kind of in that area. Yeah, I took it on all the accounts. We are done with the fundeds. Dun, dun, dun. This isn't go or no. I don't know. I don't know, Trev. I mean, ideally we want to sweep lower. Yeah, I started the stream when I was still in the actual original position, but yeah, unfortunately, I was still in the position when I started it. I just didn't go break even on my eval. In hindsight, maybe I should have took $200 on the eval. So if we do get a bullish candle through here, I mean, I'll take it, even though it's, a B setup at best. I'll take it on eval. Oh, what do you guys think? I'm up $1,300 on my funded account, 1385. At what level? At what level should I take a payout on this account? We're up 1385. Should we? At what level? I'm thinking at $1,800. I can take out $900 and leave myself nine in drawdown. What do you guys think? I mean, ideally, maybe get it to 2K and then take out 1,000, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Blow the account. I don't want to blow the account. $2,500. What up, Room Beats? 2,500 and then take half. You're waiting for the price to exit the choppy range. That's probably smart. Room Beats. Take Profit Trader. What is the test account and what is a pro account? Pro account is basically a funded account. Test account is your evaluation. So you pay $102 for a 50K test account. Once you pass it by making $3,000 in profit, then it moves you over to a pro account, and there's no activation fee. Once you get to your first payout, that will give you the $102 back. So That's how it works with Take Private Trader. I do think Take Private Trader is an underrated prop firm, and I am trying to, I'm trying to get funded with them myself. I want to get 5 accounts and really. The problem is when I'm in the eval stage with them, I tend to be too gunslingy, and I blow the account. Instead of just waiting for proper setups, not caring if it takes a month for me to pass it, instead I try to put the pedal to the metal and I blow the account. So, what is a free pro account? A free one is if they give you a free one, I guess. Yeah, Room, that's what I should do, but I don't. Exactly, trading mints. As, yeah, I would take Private Trader code. MM is the code. MM is the code. I would probably avoid the profit trade deal for now until they get more consistency. Yeah, Bassett, 83% off Bewley. We got it. They'll give you a free pro account. I don't know, Room, why. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I do have a Take Private Trader account. So, yeah, but there's no activation fee, almost. So if you pass it in one go, then it's not expensive. But if they're offering you a free one, why wouldn't you take it? It's over for private trade. Potentially. I don't know, Black Beauty. I tend to agree. It doesn't look good, right? You can pass it in one go. What I mean by that is one try. You can't pass it in one day. At least it has to be 2 days. But 2 a.m.? Nah, Trev, it's... I get what you mean now. Because of the price action. I don't know. At 2 a.m. Listen, guys. You could trade this, okay? You could trade this. You guys know what this is. You already know. This is just the Tom Sabo idiot box. Buy the bottom, sell the top. Easy peasy. Thank you. Give me my $500 for your course. Yeah, Room Beats, that's what I'm saying. And it takes 2 days, but still. Channel trading, yeah. I mean, we are kind of generating a little trend line. Yeah, I saw the Rockets win against the Warriors. Yoma. I don't follow basketball that much, though. I like Hawks. Let's see, Rob. 3 minutes. Yeah, they have 50% rule on eval, Room Beats. Once you're funded... 50% rule, but no, they don't have a consistency rule on their funded. Oh, you blew it, Lassie? That 50%, how can you pass in one go? One attempt, Room. So you trade it on Thursday, you make 1,500. You trade it on Friday, you make 1,500. That's still one a tip. That sucks, Lassie. That's why I'm so happy. So happy that I'm done, that I took that trade pre-market. It was scary to take, but I took it. Yeah, this is horrible. I think it's more likely to go down now than up. More likely to break lower. But I'm not shorting. You was expected it already. Yeah. All right, yes, trying to reclaim 75 here. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong chart, guys. I'm not even on the right chart. This doesn't have my opening range or anything on there. There we go. Look at this range, guys. Look at this range. This is terrible. 40 points. A 40-point range. That's insane. All right. The nuts. You're calling it a day before you do something stupid. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Predator. I think that makes a lot of sense. That makes a heck of a lot of sense. Yes, back to the VWAP. You know what's happened there 3 straight times. Rejection. Donald Trumpo, range. Rang the bell, yeah. You rang your girlfriend's bell yesterday? Did you punch her in the face, or was it a good ringing of the bell? Only Sabo can navigate those boxes. That's true. This is garbage. Garbage. I mean, this range is horrible. Now, I will tell you one thing about this range that this tells me. We likely break out of this and have a pretty big move. In probably decent price action in the afternoon. But morning time, not so much. I wouldn't doubt if we see a really nice setup later in the day. But who wants to sit here all day and wait for that? Filling in volume gap below yesterday's value area low. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, trading mints. We usually see that kind of stuff, but we'll see. You're trading micros, scaling the whole box. All right. I think shorting makes more sense than longing, just because I think the move lower is more logical first. But you know, I don't know for sure. You're waiting for money. Another one with that. Oh, yeah, I think so, Philcos. Need to flush to 600. I agree. A little liquidity grab at the bottom of the box. Now, I could trade this, but this is not, you know, like, it's not, it's teaching bad habits, and so I'm not going to do it. I mean, I can do it and my habits be just fine, but, you know, I don't think you guys like that, like seeing that all that much. This hat Philco says, go gamble. You know, I figured it's fitting since we trade, you know, go gamble. And then my shirt says, how about them dogs? You know, I'm from Athens, Georgia, so got to represent the dogs. Zill me past an eval. Dang. This is another YouTuber. His name is The Trooper. He used to make poker content, But now him and his girlfriend are doing like, um, they have like a sweets. They got like a sweet store in Las Vegas or whatever. But yeah, the Trooper 97. No, Beck's not okay. He's out. Gunnar Stockton would be playing. Not enough Waffle Houses. Well, there used to be more, Treff. They closed some. There used to be more, but there's still a lot. Yeah, Gunnar Stockton, I think, is going to be serviceable. I don't think he's going to be a quarterback that's going to be able to bring us back from like 2-3 scores down. So the defense really going to have to keep us in the game. Got to keep us in the game. Going to have to keep us within like a score because I don't know if you guys saw that ugly interception that he threw. Up by 3 on the 32-yard line, already in field goal range. Can't turn the ball over. You can't take a sack. Those are the two things you tell your quarterback. And he throws an ugly pick. So. Oh, there's 300. That's it, Trev? There used to be more. Is there a light mode on Quan Tower? What do you mean? Like as far as the background? Yeah. You can change it if you right click and go to settings. You can put your background to whatever color you want it to be. Watch this. Bang! Yeah, we'll see visible. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to New Orleans yet or not. I probably will, but I haven't really decided. A whole themes editor? Yeah, I need to do that, John, because like when I open new charts, it would be nice to be able to just have a template already up. I haven't saved a template, but I probably should. I mean, even if the 30-second long triggers here, I feel like you're buying the top of the range, right? Looking for a breakout. I don't love it. Although we do have a clear draw on liquidity above. No trading minutes. We got 1 p.m. 30-year bond auction. Lassie's over there channel trading. Oh. Lassie's posting his channel trading in the Discord. Like I said, my lean is we go lower first and then we go up. That's my lean. But, you know, I don't know. Low disk space. Okay. What does that mean? The hell? All right, there we go. Your long room? Of course you are. Delete the porn? Nah, it's because I got all these recordings from where I record my stream every day. And the idea is to make content with the stream data, and I never do. I'm supposed to make shorts, Instagram reels, TikToks, and I never do. So I probably need to go in there and clean up some of these, 3-4 hour streams. Yeah, Yom, I need you to help me with those things. That's what I was going to talk to you about the other day. See if you can make some stuff for me. But then you say you're busy with your own stuff, so I don't want to I don't want to load you up. I don't want to load you up. Oh, you can do it for me? Oh. All right, here we go, guys. I think we might get a little elevator here now watching the ES. I think we might get an elevator. Think elevator incoming. I feel it. I think it, guys. Watch. Watch for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, you're not busy in your room? I didn't know you did that. Do you? I know you had mentioned you edited videos, but I didn't know. I mean, like, I don't know how to send it over to you. There's the elevator, guys. Here we go. I want to see an elevator through here. Come on, push through. More. Come on, we want more here. We don't want this one. Yeah, of course, room. Never ask you to do anything for free. I want to see this push lower. At least 635. You can see what the ES did there. You guys see why I thought that might push down right there? Because the ES, it pushed, retest, kind of had a failed breakdown of the 75, and then just started pushing lower. And that's why I was like, okay, we're probably about to move lower. That's how I used the ES to kind of help me on the Nasdaq there. Oh, I never paid you. Funny guy. I'm cheap. I can't help it. I'm a cheap guy. I might not trust you after room. You're always doing the opposite of what I do or what I'm thinking. Man, we came so close there. Now, I don't know if my measurement is exact. Did we hit equilibrium or did ES hit equilibrium of the range? That would be the other question. I mean, I do think ES pretty close. Well, from yesterday's range, from yesterday's open to today to yesterday's close. Okay, never mind. It's pushing down anyway. 50%, Tom. 50% retracement of yesterday's move. So if we look at like the 15-minute chart, so it'd be from 450. So I would go from like there to 450. And there we are. I mean, I suppose you could go from all the way down at this swing. 1210. Yeah, this is the 830. Yeah. I don't know why I'm using that though. I probably should use that. Either way, I think it's okay to long now. So if we got a long setup now, I feel much better about it. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Right now, the only long setup that I'm seeing is on the 30-second chart. Let me check the 2-minute right quick. Yeah, there's one on the 2-minute there. 13 points. 2 in that leg. 3 minutes actually the cleanest here. Three minutes got a big stop though. Yeah, I think you almost said there's a gap on the one. It's too small though. 9 points. I guess it's okay. What's the 30-second gap? How big is it? It's 12 points. A little more obvious. And I think it closes 68. Closes lower. Yeah, right at the same spot. So either way. You will try along. We'll see what happens. Oh, we do. Yoma's calling out these triple equal highs here. So that's pretty good. They are kind of right next to each other, but they still are triple equal highs. So very high probability these at least hit. And good range above the gap, too. Not bad. Again, I'm going to get in on the 30-second close, even if the 1 minute does not close. I'm going to be aggressive. You could wait for both, but I'm not going to. Now, in a perfect world, they both close together. But we'll see. I do think the 3 minute is the most obvious gap, but it is 28 points wide. And maybe we get like an SMT setup here where like we make a manipulation leg. Maybe ES takes one, and or maybe ES makes a new low and the Nasdaq doesn't, or vice versa. We'll see. $17 points says Yomo in the 3 minutes. I swear I just measured it. Did I not measure it right? Oh, 17. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad then. 3 minute actually is the cleanest. And the triple equal highs are on the 3 minute as well. Look at that. Boom. How about that 15-second that we just closed? I don't know. I'd like after a pullback like this, you really want one more manipulation leg with like a SMT here. Let's see if we get it. Excuse me. So we'll kind of see what we get here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to talk. I'm trying to... Woo! The throat is on fire over here. I don't want to cough into the mic either, but man. You know. $660 fell as the second leg, but price action is terrible. Now, I don't know. Here, you could wait for all of the time frames to close above the 1, the 30-second, and the 3 minute. Do I go 2 contracts here, take one off at the triple equal highs, and then try to hold another for the data on an eval only? Or do we quickly switch over to micros? And we go 10 mics. You think she knows something? What would you advise to do? Philcos. Maybe don't leave any hair behind. I don't know. Maybe don't bang the neighbor. Don't bang the neighbor. All right, we're in with 2 here. And I'm going to take 1 off there at the triple equal highs. And we're going to go to break even at 81. Actually, I don't think we should go to break even until 86. I don't think we go to break even until 86 is taken. What do you guys think? Triple equal highs up there. I don't think there's a reason to go to break even before that's hit. So that's your normal break even spot, but because we got triple equal highs, I'm going to let it run through the equal highs there. Come on, get through there. You have to, she's gorgeous. No, you don't have to, Phil Ghost. There's always an option. We always have an option. Oh, come on. I'm not going to break even here, guys. The triple equal highs, I'm holding for those. I'm not going to break even until we hit the triple equal highs. Because I know what price likes to do. It likes to stop you when you do that. Quadruple equal highs. Come on. Rip it. Now it left 4 equal highs there. It has to go. Close enough. Hit the trend line. It's like looking at a car accident with bloody passenger. I don't do that, Phil, because I look away. I look away. Risk to reward, says Baz. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to break even until we hit the first target. I know as soon as I do, it will just take me out. They should have there. Let's see if it wants to go. Rebuild us tomorrow? No, it won't mainly. Who is it with? Who is it with there mainly, though? If it's with Bulenox, you want to submit it now and submit a help ticket afterwards. Topstep? No, you're good. Got 200 bucks. Let's go, Trader Monk. Nice job. I'm holding for a little bit more here because I have confidence that these are going to get hit. Boom. And now I'm going to hold for 734. Yoma, did you hold? There we go. 1 ticket to the profit. Did you make money there, though, Yoma? I want to see this thing rip. If we get above that, if we get above the 700 here, I think we expand. I think we go fast. If we get above 700 here, I think we go fast. Okay, that was a funded, that trade right there was funded worthy. But that would have been a nerve-wracking funded trade. I'm not going to lie. It would have been. It would have been a nerve-wracking trade. The triple equal highs, you have pretty good confidence it's going to hit. But if you follow the rules mechanically, you get stop break even there. I think. Right? Or maybe not quite. All right, let's get through 700 here. There's 99. Let's push into the 710s pretty quickly here. Yes, fighting above the VWAP there. We're up $500 on this trade after already taking $300 in profit. If we get above 700 here, I think we go. I can say we're on the 200, but that's because it's been at the 200 for the past 15 hours. So this is what we were waiting for all morning. So if you were patient, this paid off, you know. And if we get back below the VWAP, I'll probably cover. Even though I think the drawn liquidity is 735, if not higher, to be honest. You could really hold for the London. You could hold for the 772 there if you wanted to. Everybody still in this or what? Long until the end of the day? Could be. Run out of shares. Come on, rip it. Show us the money. This thing is ripping. Let's go. Let's go. What do we even need to pass this thing? Nah, we're not going to pass it, I don't think, on this. But, yeah, I'm on eval. I was done with my fund. If I wasn't done with my funders, this will be a funded trade for sure. We're at $12.93, and we're up $800 on this right now. So, 400 more. Yeah, we're not quite going to mass it on this trade, but it's fine. Let's go, Trev. Nice job. Yeah, this is the one set up for life. Yes, this is. And ES is approaching the 84. Let's see if this thing can rip here. Can it continue higher? $900. Let's go, Robert. You the man. I almost want to move my stop up to 95, to be honest, but I think that's too close. If we get back below the VWAP, I'll probably just take it off, but until then, we'll just hold it. You're out, trading mints. That's not the reaction you want to see there, but let's see here. Want to see what happens here. Thank you, Robert. Just holding here. Come on. It's got to hold the VWAP here. Don't lose the VWAP. I'm going to take it off if it doesn't hold the VWAP. Lock in something here. Even when the data high is up there. Actually, you know what? Can we just let it go? I'll probably just let it go. Probably should just let it go. Initial balance in a minute. Yeah. Room triple equal highs were right here. Right there. 1, 2, 3. So that made this A+. I didn't say it was A+, but obviously this was something I was taking. I mean, we called it out in real time that we were going to take it. So, I mean, we hit equilibrium. We have the data high above. We have triple equal highs above. There's so many reasons to take that. No, Lassie, we don't want the 660. Room beats makes it equal highs is these wicks, 1, 2, 3, all stopped at the same spot. So they all stopped. The high on all three of these candles is 68675. So all three. And then on this push up here, we went one tick from taking those out. ES gets to that 84 level. If we reclaim that, we could squeeze higher. We could push up into the 93s there off the 84s. This is going to go here. The only thing is, guys, I don't think it's going to be a situation where it goes straight there. It's probably going to go like, you know. Yeah. Yeah, Yoma, that's good. That's usually what I do too. Yoma saying wait until one or the other takes the data high first. So if ES takes it first before Nasdaq, then you would take your Nasdaq trade off, which is true. But I think Nasdaq probably takes it first, if I'm being honest. Took the late trade screaming at the chart. Yo mama's the man. Nice job, Lassie. Yeah, it makes sense, Yoma. It's just chopping. It's just chopping here. It might take another 15 minutes for this thing to get into the 730s. $21,720 to 740 seems strong resistance. Yeah, it seems that way. What do we tap there? 50% of this wick? No, not quite. Not quite. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Lassie, I'm in it, so we're gonna be waiting. See if we can get this 735 to hit. Crystal started her funded account today. She says she's up $200. Let's go. That's right. Nice job. Nice try. Yes, just tap the 84 there. It's got to get through there. It's got to get through there. ES might take out the data high first. It might. I'm going to watch it. If it takes out the 8750 first, I'll probably cover. Or at least move my stop to somewhere where I think it's safe. Oh, it's just for fun. It's a PA account, but the losses... Oh, I got you. I think if the ES takes it, I'm going to move my stop up to 88 and at least lock in 20 points-ish. This will be a 65-point winner. Let me give Yoma a pro tip. If you get a bad feel, Yoma, by hitting the button twice, when you go break even where you're supposed to go break even and not where your entry is. Yeah. So take a point or two loss instead of actually putting it where you got entered at. Come to Papa, says Lassie. Uh-oh. The pro tip. It's the pro tip. ES rejecting the 84 level there. Oh, come on. It's frustrating when you're up, you know, whatever, how many ever points there, and you're like 48 points in the green, right? $1,000 basically. You think, Trader Monk? I don't know, man. You think? Trader Monk, look at my tag on my screen. Must reclaim to squeeze. Hey, we're on the same page. We're on the same page, buddy. Yeah, I wrote it down too. I write it down every time. I write her down every time. But yeah, great job at putting that on, writing that down, because that's the important information. That's the important info, right? That's what we want to see. All right, come on, rip it up. Let's go. Let's get through that 84 there. Little 30-second re-entry here. I still want to see it break though. I'm not saying for an entry. I want to see it a break. I want to see it break. BS or bull flag? I don't know. You don't think it's going up no more on hill? It's going up on hill for sure. Come on, man. At least 735. You got to be there with me on hill. We got to be on the same page, man. All right, I want to see expansion above 720 now, because ES is broken above 84. We need expansion. We need expansion here. I need to see a big candle now. That's the wick. That's not the big candle. Come on. Expansion. You're with me? All right, let's go. ES is above 84 here, so let's see if we can go here. What time is it? 37 after. Come on, pop it here. It's going to go. It's probably going to come within like 1 point of it and then pull back. Yeah, I don't follow. Oh, there's initial balance too. That is initial balance. I didn't even notice that. So that's why we're getting a little resistance there. No, I follow the Hawks. I've been to a couple of Hawks games this year, Yoma. I just didn't watch that game. Good old Trae Young. All right, here we go. ES is approaching the data high here. 2 points off of it. Come on. Come on. Now, I'm going to be completely reasonable here. If we do not hold this, I'm out. It's okay to tap into this, but if we don't hold it, I'm out. Yeah, I'm locking in 20 here. Because if it doesn't hold this, then in the VWAP, then I'm out. I don't want to give away the profits, but room is short. Room is short. This should go. I want to see the ES hold above 84. I'm watching that area too. Where are you from, room? I don't know. I think it's going to pop. Nice try. Why should it? Because we have data high up here at 735. We're this close to the data high. I don't see how we don't take it. Oh, let's see. I'm just watching the ES here, just trying to manage this reasonably. Obviously, we could take this for $900 here and be good, but I think the data high's hit. Back above initial balance here. Yeah, but room was telling me to try my stop to here. I mean, I think it's okay where it's at. If it gets stopped, it gets stopped. I mean, at the end of the day, like if it breaks this fair value gap, if it wrecks this, then price action's just not. It's just kind of snaky, right? At that point, if it breaks this and then goes, then that's okay. Now, if this moves back up now and makes a new high, then I will throw my stop up to here. I think that would be the next push into the data high. Now, ES did lose that 84, which I don't love. I don't love this. All right, we'll wait and see. If it holds VWAP, let's see here. Let's see what happens here. I don't know. I don't like that the ES didn't hold the 84 level there. That's a good reaction. We'll see what happens. It would kind of suck to not get anything out of this, and we're up 53 points, 54 points. Yeah, Wilco's. I don't like the look of the ES, to be honest. I claim that it came that close, but I mean, we were up. We were only 9 points away there. I think 11 points away. So let's see if it can continue. Yeah, we'll see, Philcos. We did just close below, which I don't love. Just trying to manage it. Just trying to manage it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but And we said this earlier. If you guys go back and you watch, or if you were here, you remember I said I don't expect this to go directly to here. I expect this to kind of chop around because of the time of day, right? We're 6 minutes outside the macro, 5 minutes technically. So this probably is waiting for the 10:50 to 11 a.m. to run this. So right now it's just consolidation. You can put your finger into the outlet. Yeah, true. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you're interested in help supporting the channel, you got 83% off Bulenox, 80% off APEX. You got 40% off Take Profit Trader, 40% off Tradeify, 5% off My Funded Futures. Any and all of those. Use my code. We do appreciate it. Yeah, the trade of the day is definitely the trade we're in. And we have already scaled for 15 points on one mini. And so even if we get broke, even if we get stop break even, we still took $300 out of this trade. So, no, I've never tried that Philcos. I have been shocked before, though. I used to do a lot of electrical work. So I have been shocked before. It's a weird feeling. It doesn't hurt. It's more of like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like something like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, I guess. Your year is done. Let's go. Appreciate you, Lassie. It doesn't really hurt, Philcos. It's a weird feeling, but it doesn't really hurt. One of my friends who used to be in here all the time, he would say, "You'll have that on those big jobs." I'm thinking about that right now on these this chop. You'll have that on these big jobs. Do I miss it? No, I don't miss it. I'd rather be doing this all day, every day. All day, every day. So what do you guys think? At 1050, we're going to get a little sweep lower and then a rib higher. What do you think? I'd like it to just go back up. RTH gap 50%. Huge snakes in the fuse box. All right, here we go. Maybe we're not even going to sweep those lows. Let's go. We got 2 minutes till the macro. See if we get a close above here. Through initial balance high here. Let's rip it. Through initial balance high, let's rip it. Why is the market like playing with your emotions? All right, if we get back above this high, I'm moving my stop back up to here. And it's either, I'm not going to move it back at that point. Yeah, the market likes to play with the emotions. It likes to rip you around. All right, see if we get through the 720s this time with some speed. PPI data, yeah. PPI is higher, or I don't even know where the PPI, or that's the PPI data 35. I was about to move it, but you know what happens as soon as I touch it, it doesn't go. I'm going to wait until we get above this high to move my stop. Wait for it to get above this high. Actually, to be honest, that high doesn't even matter, because that 1 minute will fail if it hits my stop. So lock it in $460 there, I think. Is that right? 23. Yeah. But man, if this does start dumping, I am probably going to move it back. I don't know. I want this just to go. ES tap 84 once again. You want to see it run back above this wick. We'll see what happens here at the 20, if we can get through there or not. Going from plus 500 to negative 1600. Whew! Coper. That's a swing. Come on, it's got to hold. Thank you, Angel. Let's see. Do you think it's possible that we not only have an artificial algorithm in the markets, but also technology? I don't know, Philcos. Yeah, Coper. Trading, stopping when you're in the green is great. I don't know if there's an algo or not, Philcos. I mean, it seems like there is, but I don't know 100%. I mean, like, I have no clue, really, to be honest. Yes, hanging out initial balance high there. Fell 3 times, same spot. Dang, Alfred. Got to get through here. Yeah, 1 trade a day is a good point, Coper. That's what I do. You know, 1 trade per day is good. Why is this thing just not going? If we can just get above the 720s here, I think we can just go. We can just go. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Is it our time? Is it our time? Is it our time? All right, guys, I am going to trail to this swing once we break the high, because I want it to just go. That's also the previous all-time high right there, 707. Because it's got to just go here. I don't want to give it a chance to come back and stop me out. I mean, if it does up here, I'm fine with it, but... Oh, my goodness. Come on, guy. That initial balance high just is... It's just a stone wall. Yeah, this is not a fun trade, yeah. I mean, it's fun because we're green, but it's, you know, nerve-wracking because you want that extra... You want the extra 15 points. You want that extra 15 points, but you don't want to give up 20 points looking for an extra 15. It's crazy. Let's see what we get. Come on. Ah, this is weird. Alfred 70 to pass. ES back to the pivot there, 60-80. All right, if this does not get through on this push, I'm going to just take this off. This has to get through on this push or I'm taking it off. I've given it enough time here. I know we're in the macro. I know it's probably going to go, but I'm not going to give up 20 points trying to chase 15. So this candle here got to go. All right, this is the candle here. There we go. Got my stop up there. We're locking in 35 points, so $700. Let's see if it can go. What are we taking off? Can we vote? Try the stop to 703. Yeah, I'm at 705, so we want to see it go now. We don't want to see this come back below 720 now. If it does, I may cover. This needs to hold 720 and go. Cover means get out of the trade, Yolma. All right, moving my stop up to 714 now. That's 44 points. 44 points. I'm getting aggressive now because I want to see this go. I'm probably just going to take it off Yoma. Yoma's saying put the target higher, but I'm just taking it at the high, man. It's too long. I've been in the trade too long here. Yeah. I'm just taking it at the data high. I'm not going to be greedy. So you're saying maybe move it up to like London up here, 750? I think I'm going to get stopped here anyway, probably. Let's see. Want to see 720 hold initial balance high now. I know I'm probably too close here. I'm going to go back to the wick. All right. Actually, we have an order block here. I just noticed. I could put it here. Or actually, it's way down here, isn't it? How far did that go below here? 7 points. Thank you, Fred. Trying my best here. It's kind of annoying. I think I get stopped. I think I get stopped here for 35 points. Seems like it. It needs to really react bullish here fast. Let's see. Sure, go ahead. Sure. Yoma riding a bicycle over there. Let's go. No hands on the bike? Come on. Top of the hour here. It's got to go now. I'm getting annoyed with this thing not going. Getting annoyed with it. Just go. Oh, dang. Back to 140 to pass, Alfred. That sucks. Come on. Let's go. If it gets back below 720, in fact, I'm putting my stop right here, guys. I'm just moving my stop up here. I'm going to lock in 50 points. There's 50 points. So it's either going to go or it's not. We're either taking 50 points or we're getting 65. 50 or 65. Those are the options right now. I need expansion. Come on, need expansion here. Come on. Go. 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 Don't retest this. Just go. Just go. Just go. Your break even, Coper. All your appointed time will wait till my change comes. I got you. All right, we're out 50 points. I think it's going to go, but I mean, you know, how long can you hold this? 50 points. I mean, we'll take it. The safest spot for the stop there really would be here. Or I guess you could even put it there, but I still think so. Woo. Also, a newspaper rolled up and smacking your leg with it works. Thanks, Fred. Thanks, Philcos. Yeah, I mean, I didn't hold it for the target. I mean, realistically, I just think the way it's moving, like, we knew this was going to happen. We knew that it was going to move like this. I mean, we said that. Today, we don't expect, we don't expect the normal just push through. We expect this consolidation, grind, and then go. But I don't know. Just locking in 50 points, you got to, at some point, lock in something. Even though this is an end-of-day account. I'm sure it's going to go, Yolma. I'm sure it's going to go. But, Cobb, we expect that because we were not in a specific time range. We're not in macro time. So like right here, we're not in the macro time. 10:30, 10:23 on the break above. Then once we hit the macro time, that was the pullback here. We kind of started going. Even to the macro, we're not moving fast like you would expect. But I do think it takes it. Obviously now it will take it since I'm out. But that's okay. We took 50 points. Could have got 65 most likely. But I'm okay with it. ES back above the 84. Let's see if it runs the London above that. All right, we'll check it there, Yolma. Here goes 35. Is it coming? Is it coming? ES is also approaching it, by the way. It's only 1 point off. Only 1 point off. And tagged it there. Boom. And now ES is 2 ticks away. And ES 1 tick off. I think ES just took the data high. So not much there, Yomo, on this one. No, ES took it already. So not very much expansion above. Oh, Joel is saying it's exact equal highs. I mean, still, to me, I took it. It's good enough. Well, there we go. You could have got 65 points there. We called that out in real time. Took it in two minis. There's our entry. We took one mini off at the triple equal highs at 16 points. And then we held the other one to 50. Just, it took our mental capacity to do that. So, so let's see where we're up on that account. One day we'll be able to do something like that on our other accounts, but, $1,465 total. We are $700 away from passing this My Funded Futures eval. So we'll take it. Pretty solid day on that account. Let's see what happens here. I mean, you can still hold for the London, the overnight low there, or overnight high if you wanted to. It might end up, it probably goes there. So. Well, I got stopped out for 50. Yeah, I did the best I could at music. I did the best I could. No, this is IFVG Lazy Trader Pro. There's your IFVG right here. That's my entry right there. See it? So we swept equilibrium. We got down to equilibrium on yesterday's range. And then we had a clean 1 minute inversion. I entered there. Almost no drawdown. We had triple equal highs above the IFVG right here. So that's where I took my first target off at. That's also at the VWAP. And then my last target, I put stop to break even. And last target was going to be the data high. Obviously, I started trailing up once we started consolidating. But this is the IFVG model. It's the same model that I've been trading. Exact same model. The only trade, in my opinion, of the day right there. So, yeah, same as always been. Thanks, Tom. But yeah, the IFVG, I haven't found anything better, to be honest with you, Lazy Trader. And so, like, I'm never, as far as I'm concerned, I'll never go away from that when it comes to my fundeds and stuff like that. Unless it starts winning at a less percentage. It's the highest probability strategy that I've found. So. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, they're way more successful, Lazy Trader. Even on the low end, you win at 70%. Now, your R is less, but, your R is less. Can I explain the setup? Yeah, it's pretty simple. So you start out by looking at the range, right? We look at the range from yesterday. So I measured the range, from yesterday's open, which I actually measured it wrong to begin with the first time. So basically, you're just looking for price to retrace back below the 50% level, right, of the range. That's how I measured it from 830. And then I start looking for an IFVG that's clear with decent momentum, kind of V-shaped. So we got a bearish fair value gap here, and then we have kind of a V-shape right back up through that gap, and we close above it, which wrecks that gap. That's my entry. And then your break even is the next internal, or if you got equal highs, that would be your scale and break even if it's more than 10 points. And then if you have a clear and obvious draw, you put your stop at break even and you just try to hold for that. So that's the breakdown of it. It's pretty simple. It's not really a complicated strategy, to be honest with you. You want to just buy and discount, sell in premium, and then if you know the draw and liquidity, it makes it a lot easier. That's it. It's pretty simple. Now, when you got the draw and liquidity wrong, it makes it a very difficult strategy because then you're taking shorts when you shouldn't and things like that. So, like technically, this right here, I'll show you this as an example. So we know the draw. We think the draw on liquidity is higher. But look at this. We closed below this bullish gap, right? So we closed below. That would have been a short entry there technically. But I just ignore that because I think the draw on liquidity is this wick. So nice job. $1,200. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let me take a quick break. Let me go to the toilet. The toilet. Be right back. All right, I'm back. And as far as the next trade setup goes, as far as what we're looking for now, we're not. You should be done. You shouldn't be taking any more trades. If you got any part of that, you should be done for the day. And that's the key to winning at trading. The longer you stay in the market, the more trades you take, the more likely the market's going to take your money. So, what up, Vince? Up $600. Let's go. Your trades are always better after 10. John, yeah, if that's what you notice, then for sure that's when you should be trading. You need to be more patient at the open. Dun, 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 dun. You're going to visit Yoma. See you tomorrow. All right, Robert. We'll see you. But yeah, if you took any part of that, you should be done trading. Maybe an eval, something like that, but you should not. There should be no reason to take any more trades today. No reason. We got the setup we were looking for. Should be done. Negative 500 plus 200. Let's go. Yeah, that's great. See, me, if I'm negative $500, I'm probably in the corner crying somewhere. And I'm not taking any more trades. I'm in the corner crying somewhere. Mad at myself. Even though that was just an eval, that trade was a little bit nerve-wracking. I'm not going to lie. I don't really know why. It just wasn't going. Like, when you're in a trade like that, you just want it to go to your target. And in hindsight, I do think I mismanaged this a little bit in hindsight. Because we never closed below this. I should have probably left my stop here. I don't know. But I did just decide to get aggressive with the stop movement. But ES is back above the 84 now. I mean, if it holds above there, then it kind of accepts that level. We may continue up for the rest of the day, but we'll see. You were happy you've been trading so well. 7 payouts in the last month. Let's go, man. That's awesome. I incorporate ES in every trade that I take, Lazy Trader. I mark the levels out from Mancini's information on the ES. So you can see this level right here is a must reclaim level to squeeze. I use SMTs. Mancini's buy zone was 55 to 60. That's his bull bear zone. We never made it to it. But we do have a failed breakdown of the 75 level. So we pulled back, had a failed breakdown of this level, and pushed back up. So if you're trading level to level with Mancini's numbers, you know, 84 to 75 is your trade, the reclaim of 75. But when you have an obvious data high, then you can kind of expand that a little bit. But yeah, I incorporate the ES in every trade that I take. I think it's great to watch the ES because if the ES and the Nasdaq are out of sync really bad, then that means price action's probably not great. Probably not going to have a very good day of price action there. So where did my thing go? All my stuff just disappeared. Give me 1 second here. I don't know what's going on with this thing. This stuff is not going where it's supposed to go, so. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Like, what is going on with this stuff? There you guys are. Got you back. Yeah, John, I like watching it. What up, Ho Moon? Happy day. Let's go. All right, we got it back. We're back up. Now we're just right back to initial balance high, just kind of hanging out at that. Like I said, I think the ultimate draw on liquidity might be that 772 overnight high. But do we have to go hit that? No, we don't have to. We don't have to. Let's see here. So ending of the day, about 190 green on the funded accounts. And then unless we see something just completely obvious, the eval will stick at the $1,465 or whatever it is. Let's see, 713602. Boom. How'd everybody else do today? Do I have a daily target? Yeah, Lazy Pro, I'd like to at least get $200. I'm close to it, close enough. Like, here's the thing. That's a soft thing for me. So, like, if I get 130, 150, 160, I just leave it. I don't mess with it. I don't mess with it anymore. I just put it away. Can make 2K easily or lose easily. Yeah, Vince. The big accounts. Yeah, John. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, if your data shows that you're trading better after 10, that's when you should trade. Because if the data is showing that you do better during that time, that's when you should be trading. Nothing wrong with that. I guess Trades by Matt has a rule where he doesn't trade the first 15 minutes. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Just got to pay out approval 15 minutes. Wow, it's crazy. Fish slips fast. I'm hoping that I get there soon. I mean, we're at 852 in one account, and then the other accounts are like in the 500 range. So we're easing our way towards it. These have been these were in drawdown for a long time. So I'm easing my way back into the green. So took 2 small losses in the morning on the open, got in long at the turtle soup of the new week opening gap. Took off most of the position at 50% of the regular trading hour gap at 32, and now just got a runner stop at 07. Nice. Good job, Labby. You like volumes for the first 90 and last 30? Yeah, Tech T, I love it too. Like the last 30 minutes of the day, this is so fun to trade. So fun to trade. I agree. But yeah, we're grinding those accounts. I mean, like, you know, they're not quite there yet, but we're getting them, just easing them up. $500-$600 in profit. So we'll get them there. Obviously, we're not going to hit our goal that we wanted, that we called out last month. But at the end of the day, you know, goals are just what they are. They're goals. The goals, it's a goal to hit, but you make an aggressive goal. If you don't hit it, that's okay. So 50K payout, Vince, you got to get to $2,600 in total profit. You can take out $500 per account. You still leave yourself $2,000 in drawdown. So Fish Lips, you'll probably see that money in your account tomorrow. That'll be fun. Always fun to get the payout right away. I mean, no matter what you say about, you know, some of these props, you can say it about Apex, whoever. I mean, they do pay quickly. So does My Funded Future. So does Take Private Trader. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I love when I request a payout and it's in my account within, you know, hours, minutes, whatever, days. And I didn't really want days, but you get what I'm saying. Like within a day or two, I'm okay with it. So Husk is short over here. I don't love the short just because ES is still above initial balance high, but it might still work. Oh, yeah, it stopped out. Oh, and so you can continue to trade then, Fish Lips. There we go. Yeah, they do come fast. I mean, and the thing is, if you follow the rules for the most part, I do know there's a few people I do think there's people who have been denied for, they'll say not following the rules, but maybe they did follow the rules and they shouldn't have been denied. But for the most part, if you follow the rules, it should be okay. Oh, your notes from yesterday said there were 6 entries from the first presented that you missed because you weren't available. Well, it's okay, though. Vince, my favorite prop firm is Apex because of the ability to trade 20 accounts, right? So they're my first choice. Then I would say Take Private Trader, My Funded Futures, Bulenox, and then Tick is good. But I like the ability to trade 20 accounts at one time because think about it. If you get $500 in profit across 20 accounts, I mean, that's $10,000. And a lot of people, you know, like you don't realize the scalability there. So when I think about it from this perspective, let's say I take $500 out of 20 accounts for a $10,000 payout. Well, now to get back to another $10,000 payout, I've only got to make $500 over the next 8 trading days in order to take out another $10,000 and then keep building the accounts. So as soon as you see the transfer made and you email, you trade the account again. Yeah, I like Tradeify too, Lazy Trader. I forgot about them. I do like Tradeify. It's too many props out there that I forget about them all. Tradeify and Tick are very similar, but I would say Apex, Take Private Trader, My Funded Futures, Bulenox, Tradeify, Tick, you know, they're kind of in the same boat. They land in the same boat there. I have not even traded my Tradeify account, I think, since Monday. I need to take a look at that. Randy Chapin, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Yeah, that's true. John, I copy trade all mine all the time. I like copy trading. It's just, I don't know, it's easiest for me. It is a little bit, make you squirm a little bit sometimes, but it's usually pretty quick to either um, get your profits or lose your profits. Bryce, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Welcome in. Right now, the goal is there has to be a setup that screams methodical. Take me. Calgon, take me home. Because we're currently up $200 or so in our funded accounts, and we just took a 50-point banger in our eval for $1,432. So you can see our entries here on the screen. This is the 50-point trade that we took. Whoop. We were trying to hold it for the data high, but I don't know. I trailed too tight. You see a couple of break-even trades over here this morning. Little $200 winner there. Another break-even. So, yeah, decent day. So right now, we're not really looking for much, to be honest. We're just waiting to see if something says take us. But there's really no reason to take anything else, let's be honest. No reason to take anything else. But if we see something, we'll take it. Otherwise, no. All right, let's see what we got. Throat's kind of hurting today, guys, so I'm trying not... I know I've still been talking, but it's hard not to talk when you're on stream. But my throat has been hurting, so I'm trying to talk a little less. Trying to talk a little less here. We don't want to, get too crazy. What's up over here? Nasdaq pushing back lower. We've really just been chopping. I mean, we've been kind of chopping all morning. This was the best momentum that we had all day here. Once we swept down into equilibrium of the overall range, 50% of the range, and then got a nice V-shaped push back up. That's the best move. And then this is just stair-stepping. It's nothing crazy. So right now, not much to do. We're just waiting. Lately, you only take A+ setups for funded accounts. Care to take any other setups, but I take anything with evals. Yeah. Vince, I don't only take the A+ setups. I do think this was A+. I don't know that we delivered. Yeah, we actually probably did deliver from like a 5 or a 15 minute over here to the left. But with the triple equal highs above, that's to me, we swept into the our equilibrium of the range. Those triple equal highs, that's what made it A+ to me. 18 points up off my first entry. So, what's this, Yoma? You're off Cutie? Where's Cutie at? Guys, you see Yoma over here trying to call me a cutie? Who's in the Netherlands? Who's in the Netherlands? I want you to go over there and slap Yoma in the face. No, I'm just kidding. Yoma, you speak Spanish, don't you? You speak Spanish? I started to say, like, if you've ever seen that movie, what was that movie? Is it Meet the Parents? I think it was like part 3, where he thinks that he's had a Ben Stiller. I can't remember his name in the movie. He thinks he's had a baby with the babysitter, and he goes, "Yo soy tu papá," when he's talking to the little kid. I don't know. I started to say that to you. That movie is hilarious. When he gets injected with the truth serum. Yeah, you got to watch it. It's pretty funny. All of the Meet the Parents movies are kind of funny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Yoma. I'm old enough to be a papa. To be a papa. I actually have a 21-year-old, so there you go. No soy. I don't know what that is. I'm not saying that. Hijo. I knew it was something like that. I knew it was something like that. Yeah, shorts paying off, Fred. The ES is at the initial balance high. I would just be careful here. It could break. It could bounce. As who? That's right, Fishlet, the little baby. The first word, as who? As who? Oh. Yes, at the initial balance high right now, 608.275. See if it holds there, if it pushes through. We also had the VWAP down there at 696. A retest of the VWAP, actually, yeah, I mean, a retest of these kind of lows down here would kind of make sense, right? Maybe a little VWAP touch. I still don't like the shorts. I mean, to me, just at all-time highs, it's so uncertain. I mean, that might be a play. Kind of a retest of this inverse from earlier. Put you down here in OTE of the range. Right? This might be the play here, something like that. You still have the overnight high sitting up there at 772. We've already taken out the overnight low, the London low. So this could be a thing. I mean, like, that'd be the only thing that I would outline right now that I would look for. Something along those lines. And we'll see. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Vince, 2 more funded accounts and trade it like evals. Might get a payout. If you wanna put the boys on the table and risk it, I don't see anything wrong with that. Today's Nutty's birthday, apparently. Today's Nutty Bar's birthday. Let me drop Nutty a happy birthday. Oh. Yes, testing the initial balance. You might get a little waterfall into the VWAP if the ES loses the IBH. Might get like a nice little red candle into VWAP. Maybe sweep these lows here. Something like that. Maybe into this, a nice bounce back, and then a push back through. Almond joy for him. ES got to get through the 83s there in order to move lower. We'll see though. Like I said, if it gets through there, we see a little waterfall down into the 89, in my opinion. Oh, he was mad in Jay's room again, Vince? What happened? I didn't see Jay's stream. What time was it? Where was he in Jay's stream? Now, I'm saying we could see a little pullback or a little elevator, but I'm not taking it. All your EMAs are bunched right there together too. The 9's below the 50. 21's above the 50. Oh, it was last week. Yeah, I did see that, I guess. I did see that. Again, if we lose the 83 there on the ES, that's the key level. If we lose that, then we can get a little elevator, but until then. Scary to short here because it could easily bounce. ES could hold that level and it could bounce. It looks like it wants to lose it, but we don't know. The market's not always rational. You can outline what you think is going to happen, and it may not do it. So there's a little mini elevator. Let's see. 90. Nutty shorting right here into the 04s. I don't love it, but might work out. Might work out. Could easily bounce here. Like, that's why I'm not taking this trade, because it could easily bounce. I think it sweeps the 89, but I could be completely wrong. All right, ES testing there. There we go. ES pushing below the 83s. Nutty's first target 97. Let's see if he gets it. That's right at VWAP. Yeah, I think so too, Fish Lips. I mean, you could even push down into the 660s reasonably. It's just so hard to short here. So hard to short here. I think the more logical short, would be kind of like push below the VWAP, kind of hold, leave the 89 level there, push back up into the 10s, and then go lower. That's the more logical. VWAP touch, bounce, 710s, and then push through. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Fish Lips. And we actually already kind of hit 98, so the retest now would be fine. You want to see it kind of hold that area. Now I think it should probably, if it's going to go lower now, it will be the time to do it. The only thing I don't like is the ES is pushing back above the 83 here, so let's see. Now that whole number is going to be a little bit weaker, but you got the VWAP to tend to as well. You got the 90 drama. I hate shorting into the whole number. See if it holds here. I think this next test we can get through there maybe, but you got to get through the VWAP. If you are short from like the 15s, then it'd probably be all right, but as you can be at break even or take it off at the 97s. Market's just not moving. It's just dead. I mean, even this pullback, this grind, I mean, it's just such a grind. What are we doing over there, Maxie? You're not making any noise today. Max said, I am sleeping. Leave me alone. All right, here we go. Testing the 05s. ES back below the 03s here. So decent chance that we push into the 90. Let's see here. 83s there on the ES, not 03s. You want to see it just go here. A little liquidity grab below the VWAP. Test 89. You might bounce there and then target lower, but we'll see. Dun, 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 dun. There's 98. I think we pushed through the VWAP on this push. It feels like it. Maybe sweep the 90. Yeah, exactly, LV. Do not awake me from my slumber. This is not fun for me when I have been awaking. Fred covered. I mean, I think we push into the 90, Fred. I hate shorting into the VWAP. I don't think it's a bad cover. But I do think it clears out the 89, at least the 89, probably the 60s, 660s. I do think this is an okay, this is probably a decent bounce spot. Let's use our fib. Yeah, I mean, so 82 is 50% of the range, and 670 is OTE. So I think that this gap probably gets touched. But when? How? We don't know. So, you done some damage? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's no guarantees we push through the VWAP. The only thing I do like is the ES is a point or two above, so it does lead me to believe we sweep the 90 because of that. Leads me to believe we sweep the leg. We sweep the leg! Hi-ya! But, who knows? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, Nutty done muted himself again. Doesn't even know it. Second time today. Oh, man. That's why I don't like shorting into these whole numbers, VWAP. Even though you think it makes it through there, it just kind of puts you through. Puts you through it a little bit, if you will. There we go. See if it goes now. ES has to get through the VWAP too. I mean, this is just a grind. It's just a grind. It's not something I want to be entering in because it's just tough to trade. Tough to trade. I do think we sweep the 90. I think we retest 70. We might look for a long trade there. So if we get a long opportunity there, we might take it. Probably will be in the macro at that point too. You might get a decent sized candle through the 89 here. Potentially. I doubt it though, because if you look at all this here, that's right below that level. So right through those levels. Oh, goodness. There's a bounce. That's the problem with shorting into the VWAP there. This makes it tough. ES held the VWAP. ES, did it sweep those lows? It did not. Here we go. There goes the 90 on deck. Let's see if we get down into the 60s. I think we do. Let's see what happens from there. We'll read the profit trade email to you. Why not? First of all, we would like to sincerely apologize for the lack of updates regarding the current situation. We understand your frustration. There's the 90. For those of you who have pending payouts, and we assure you addressing this remains our top priority. Unfortunately, we cannot yet provide detailed explanations about the reasons behind the delays. However, in a few days, when we are able to share more openly, you will understand why we couldn't discuss it earlier. We are aware that some expect to see our website taken offline at any moment, while others believe that this could be financially disadvantageous for us. We're still standing, and we have no intentions of leaving. Oh, my goodness. Fraudulent and scammers. Okay. We are the victims. Okay. Saw a lot of YouTubers went full tilt today. Did they? Full port, Marcin? Nah. What up, just ain't right. Apex 100K passed in 2 days. 3,200 yesterday, 3380 today. I think I'm done for now. All right. We'll see you, Loot. Appreciate you. That's from Profit Trade, Fred. Profit Trade, Matty Matt. Nice job, Fish Lips. Again, this is kind of what we want, right? If we're looking for another potential trade, even though really you shouldn't be, but if you are looking for another potential trade, you want this imbalance to be tested and see if we get something out of there. Nutty covered on that bounce back up, and then it ripped lower. It does, Steve. Doesn't it give you that? You don't want to blow up his fundeds. Who did? Poor Bear? Who is that? Who is that trader? Winner Circle. Who is that? I know that face. There's a kid. I think he's a younger kid that does the bear thing. Panda? Is his name like Panda? Oh, yeah. Bye Bye Money. That's him. Yeah. Bye Bye Money. Today is an easy day to do it. I mean, if you weren't patient in all this, I mean, you know, I took some trades, but I was patient once the market opened and we waited for our setup. We waited for our setup. 25,373. Let's go. Nice job, Aries. Yeah, I haven't seen I haven't watched him I've seen him a couple times. I haven't watched him in a long time. Let's check the 3-minute. Nope. 5-minute. Nope. 15-minute. Nope. Just trying to see if we tapped anything yet. Needs to go lower. Needs to go lower for us to consider a long, I think, still. Right? Where are we at? Did we hit OT of the range? I don't think we did. Well, we are below equilibrium, though, so I guess it doesn't have to. Bye-bye, PAs. You got caught and chop early, down 780, back small green now, just waiting. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Nathaniel. Good job. That chop was rough. Waiting for VWAP test in short. I don't know, Fish Lips. The thing I don't love about it, and like I'll tell you why. I don't know. I guess it's not horrible. We'll say that. It's not a horrible play. But I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't love it, I guess is what we'll say. We're already below equilibrium. Technically speaking, If we get back above that, which is VWAP, that's a long setup for me. This could hold, but I just don't know. All right, I'm going to try our stab here. Yeah. It's like we may give some back. Let's see here. Stop will go to break even. Kind of here. That's good momentum. I mean, I do like that momentum back up there. I just, I don't love longing into the VWAP, but same as shorting into the VWAP, right? I do think kind of the first inverse after is not the greatest of trades, but we're in it. So we'll give it a shot. He was encouraging him to go full tilt. I felt like I had a hand in Panda going full tilt. No, you didn't. Come on. Did you really? So. Oh. You're not right. Well, your name says it. What up, Robert? Previous description of your number one trading strategy you use every day. Use inverses. We probably didn't close. I didn't look at the 2 minute. We probably didn't even close above the 2 minute. So give him back $200 there. Yeah, I should have been on the 2 minute here. I don't even know if we closed above it. Did we? It's not that obvious. Yeah, we did. Yeah, so I'm taking inversions. My ideal setup is kind of a delivery from a fair value gap or a sweep of liquidity, and then close above a, in this case, like a bearish fair value gap. Now, obviously, this gap is a little too big for me, 16 points. I'm not willing to risk that much, so I just put my trade at 10. I just put my stop at 10 points. But technically, I'm supposed to hold this trade until we close below. But I just don't want to give it that much room. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry for coughing into the mic. Yeah, I felt that way too, Fish Lips. That's why I was looking around. No, Maswell. A lot of the accounts, the starters, if you take 5 $100 winning days, you can take a payout on the starters. So it's a lot like Topstep in that you got to get the 5 $100 winning days there. Yeah, Fish Lips, that's a good call. I mean, the only reason why I didn't love it is because, you know, this normally would be a long setup for me. That's what I said. But normally I try not to long into the VWAP. We kind of peaked above, so that's why I was like, all right, we'll take it. So gave back $200 there on the eval. Still up $1,200. Still didn't close below yet. You have the expert. Yeah, the expert's different. It's every 14 days, Maswell, so it's not trading days. It's just 14 days, which is pretty solid. So they don't require you to trade 5 days or make X number of dollars. You just have, once you hit the profit target, you just can take a payout every 14 days, not trading days. So it's not as bad. But yeah, good job there, Fish Lips. And that is also the first inverse after a pretty big dump. Now, it was kind of V-shaped, but probably could have been avoided. Probably could have been avoided. It still may go. It's still holding it. I mean, the body of the candle would have to close below there for this to be invalid, technically. So could be a higher low here. But you know, when you're taking inverses, like you don't want that's not the reaction you want. Like I've noticed almost always if you take an inversion play and then it rips lower right away, it's not a good sign. Not a good sign. And honestly, I can't even tell if we actually even closed above. I think, yeah, I think we did. Kind of tempted to restab long here. Kind of tempted to. Do we restab long? Oh, he's trying to sucker us in, huh? Trying to sucker us in. Got a little whimper from Maxie over there. I may have to take him outside. 680. Yeah, I think it does here. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I did like the momentum back up there. This is V-shape ish. It just hit that. It just hit the VWAP and just stonewalled us. Looks like a cup shape. Yeah, kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah, kind of does. Or maybe even the head and shoulders type deal. That's not what we wanted. We're over here drawing a face. Darn it, I did it again. Hold on, Max is going to bark. He's messing up my drawing. Oh, no more news, electronic. We are at, we have 1 o'clock. Yeah, I guess 1 o'clock Eastern will be the bond auction. Every time the dog barks, you want to check your door? Yeah. Fade and Topstep TV. All right. Could be the play. There he is. He's barking. Maxie, come on, man. Max said, bye, 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 bye. Get in there. Bye. Jump around. Bye, bye, bye. I didn't buy those. It's the problem. Oh, man. Ugh. There's noon. This thing is still just grinding lower. Oh, well. What can you do? I don't think I'm going to sit around for this, guys and girls. I think I'm going to come back for Power Hour, maybe. You guys want to do a little Power Hour stream? We could do that. So maybe 3 o'clock, 2:45. I'll come back and do a little Power Hour stream. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day here, I think. Price action's just not, something that we're going to be successful trading. 1222.56 is our P&L there. And up about $190 on the others. So if you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And we'll be back then. Remember, we do have a bond auction at 1 o'clock. Remember, 83% off Bulenox, 80% off APEX, 40% off Take Profit Trader, and 5% off My Funded Futures, 40% off Tick Tick. If you want to support the channel, use those codes. We do appreciate it, and we will see you.